Andrew because he's a good tag teamer. By that I mean he's a really good boyfriend to Jacob, and so whenever I don't feel like doing something with Jacob, he like takes that's his turn to go and be the boyfriend. So I love him because I know he is a good replacement for me when I'm not around and when I am lazy and when I don't like doing stuff with my own husband. So he's awesome in that sense. I love you.
Well, he takes the time to listen to me, and he makes me feel smart. It's so easy to talk to him and laugh with him. He's just a really awesome guy to hang out with.
Okay, I was just finishing up my StarCraft 2 and League of Legends Diamond level play and Grandmaster multitasking. So, the question, why do I love Andrew? So, I love Andrew because he's a great listener, always goes out of his way to help, great teacher, taught me so many things, how to shoot with my camera, got me a great camera. He's really just a great companion to tackle any challenge, and I'm always excited when the weekend comes to see Andrew. Makes it a long week without him. So.
Happy birthday. So, number 1, you're just a super nice guy with a big heart. No homo.
My favorite body part of Andrew's is probably his beautiful eyes. He has the most dazzling, just gosh, his eyes. But probably second place is also his muscular forearms. Yeah, like we had a forearm contest with, the Snapchat deal. And I know Andrew has, dang it. I know Andrew's forearms are really great. Okay.
His brain, because he's super intelligent, but he's not really snobby about it. He's super kind and gentle, and he helps people try to understand really complex subjects. And I really like his hair because it's just amazing, and I think he should be a hair model.
His favorite body part. Are you feel me?
Yes.
Okay. Probably either his eyes or his love handles, but since his eyes are always closed, especially in pictures, and when he drives his motorcycle, I'm gonna go with love handles, and it's always great to give him a nice surprise squeeze.
I would have to say your face, because when you laugh, it's like the biggest smile ever. It's funny how I'm reading off the piece of paper.
Okay, so if I had to make an acronym of Andrew's name, A would be for adventurous, N would be for nutritious, D is delightful, dreamer, he is a dreamer, R is for reliable and respectful because he has the respectable look, E is encouraging, and W is wholesome. He is very wholesome.
Okay, A is amazingly agile. N is necessary in our lives. D is daring because he left for Chicago and left everyone else.
Cleveland.
Huh?
Cleveland.
Cleveland! Can we do that over?
No, just keep going.
R is rugged. E is endearing. And W is Wonder Boy.
An acronym of his name would be Another Nerd Dreamingly Loving Emma Watson.
Say that again.
Another nerd dreamily loving Emma Watson.
Your acronym? It's kind of weird, but it's cool. So, a ninja duckling raping every whale. I know it's kind of weird, but ducks rape people.
My favorite moment with Andrew was probably when he was going through the phase where he was on the Jake diet. And so we had this one quest to find the best fried chicken in all of Houston. And so we tried different places, and probably my favorite was when we went to Frenchie's Chicken. I don't know why, but I thought that was really cool that, well, number one, we went to go look for Jacob's roller coaster parts to make that crazy giant roller coaster in the living room. And then the fact that, like, I got to see Andrew eat fried chicken, that was memorable.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, my favorite memory of Andrew is like all the times that he came and hung out with us, but also all the times when he would just like take the time and teach me stuff, and we would just talk about software stuff, and he would teach me like just how things worked. And I mean, the most recent one really was when he was talking to me about programming itself, and we were playing with the colors and things like that. That was so fun and super nerdy, but really cool. I miss that.
So there's lots of good moments, but one of my favorite moments would probably be the first time we met Andrew. He had this nice, tight, muscular shirt on, fresh haircut. He made this amazing steak for us. It was perfectly cooked. And then he went outside and showed me his car. He had a new white BRZ. And then we went on a drive together, just me and him, sharing his steering wheel, his stick shift. He let me do donuts in it. And it even inspired me so much that we actually got our own FRS, same car, BRZ FRS. And so I knew after that day it was going to be a long relationship.
My favorite memory would probably be teaching me about cars, because I learned a lot from you, so I appreciate that.
If I could make an exercise and call it the Andrew, I don't know, does eating count as an exercise? Pooping? I don't know. Okay, for real though, it'd probably have something to do with like doing, 8 push-ups, and then you do 10 burpees, then some squat jumps, mountain climbers, and then a 100-meter sprint. And then you do that 25 times.
Okay. It would be 1 finger pull-ups, then 1 finger push-ups, followed by 1,000 squats.
Does pooping count?
I said that already.
Does doggy count? Cut.
Your workout would have to be respectful staring while lifting weights or doing bicep curls. Gotta work on that though.
So Andrew and I have had our share of food porn messages on Facebook, but probably the most awesome food porn that we've been sharing with each other is the like Taiwanese beef noodle soup or like Vietnamese beef noodle soup. So something like that, and maybe throw in an avocado.
1 egg.
That's it?
That's it. Maybe a lettuce. Garnished with lettuce.
Okay.
Okay, recipe I call the Andrew. So I went to the nearby forest and I got some pine cones and pine leaves, pine needles, and It's just fabulous. Andrew, you're gonna love it. I call it the Pine Forest.
An awesome juicy steak, a pile of nuts, and some grass, probably. Organic grass. The grass that was fed. The grass that the steak ate. Yeah. Or organic steak too.
Andrew should move back to Houston because we miss him. Like, I really miss him. And also, I don't think we've ever figured out which place sells the best fried chicken in all of Houston. It's still to be continued.
Okay.
Because we're here. Duh.
Good answer.
You have to come back to Houston because if you don't, our minds will become stagnant without your wise teachings. So you don't want that because atrophy of the brain can lead to subdurals, can lead to TBIs. So come back later.
The short answer is because we are here. Let's see, just miss him for doing many activities. Need a shooting buddy. There's so many hobbies that we like to do with him, and also my ear is getting tired of these 2 to 3 hour long phone calls. So we can't live without you, Andrew. So it's much better seeing you in person.